Alright guys, right in the middle of the bottom road, heading south to the wall. You want to go about to the center of it before you turn south. The key is if you go turn too soon coming from the right hand side, the east side of the map, you'll hit the mines. So if you hit the mines, you're not far enough. I'm very vague in my directions. I'm going to show you guys how to find a monster hole in the wall. It's huge. It's no tiny little glitch you got to find. So I'm going to show you guys how to get out of map. Very easy. Here I am heading south to the wall. Went around the mines. You go past all the rocks. But what I'm doing, I'm looking at the rocks against the wall. Right there's a spot to go up at, right there. Doesn't really matter where. I'll show you why. So I'm going to turn right, which is west. I'm on the very southern edge of the map. Now you want to get up to where the rocks get very close to the top of the wall. You could be tempted to jump over it. You can't. There's an invisible wall there. And there's the hole you find. Just keep going till you see it. Now you can see these little spots. Don't even bother with them. We'll show you one more. There's another one. Don't even bother with it. What I'm going to show you is going to be huge. You just can't miss it. You're going to see the entire bottom of the wall. So you think you're not under rocks, you're inside the rocks. It's glitching. You're underneath the rocks. Just keep going in the ground. Keep going west. And sooner or later, right up here, look at that. Look at that hole in the wall. Look at the size of this sucker. It's a monster. You can either go up there or go underneath. Now looking back, you think there's not rocks there. Now, I'll show you. This is how you get back. Same area. You go underneath, and I'm going to show you. You can't see any rocks here, but go through them and then see what it looks like. There it is. There's your spot. So anyway, you call your bike and head north. You want to stay to the right of the wall enough where you don't get inside. You've gone too far. You have to turn back. I actually activated that by going too close to the wall. So I'm going to swing around. My objective is the north end of the map, the very edge of the world at the beach where B is going to go for a little skinny dip. Yes, B is a female here, not a man. So what she's doing now, the very first part I want to show you guys the terrain is the purpose of this video, the out-of-map terrain. These rocks are just about to the right-hand side of the south end. When I start going out to the right, notice it bounces the bike a lot. But it's a lot of fun dirt biking. It's a long ride. The terrain will change. I wasn't too far in until I saw this. Just checking it out, looking for any Easter eggs, anything that might have. So I checked here it is right here. I'm still going to the east. I'm still below the wall. My objective is to go around the wall. Very easy to do, guys. If you haven't done it, everybody needs to do it. I'll show you something really cool at the north end of the map too, that I haven't tried yet. I didn't think about it when I made this video last night. I'm going back towards the wall. Right here where the wall hits the rocks, it will tell you you're out of map and that you have to return back, so be careful there. I was just checking out, seeing what it was doing. So you're not going to see me go at the end of that wall by the rocks. See if I can hop back over. So, because when I got that warning, I decided it's time to go around. Now, notice how the terrain is changing. There's the city. I'll show you guys in my map where I'm at. Now I'm past the wall, working my way up. Now here's the key, you've got to stay to the right of everything. So here it is, I caught myself and I'm going back farther east. It gets really cool in the terrain here soon. I'm going to beat the dog shite out of Jackie's Archer. It's going to be burning by the time I get there. But if it does blow on you, simply go farther past it, like 50, 60 feet, and then call it again. It'll come back brand new. So here's my objective. Get to the right of the road. That's the canyon up there that you can try to jump. And that's where I'm going to go and mark it. Now here's the mountain. It's a big one. I got all the way to the top and it just would not let me over. Now what I could have done is got off the bike and walked over and check out the city. There's Night City right there. So I'm way to the east of Night City. I did not run off the map here. So there's lots of map. So I gave up and trying to get over the mountain and I just ended up coming back. Now, if that's water you see by Night City, is fake water. I'm getting towards the end of the road on the center of the map, the canyon road. If you do find the canyon, you will cross it. It turns east after it goes north and south in our map that we play in. Now I'm starting to work my way north of the oil fields. All the way up. I get past the windmills, past the canyon. See, it isn't the Pacific Ocean. Don't think I'm there yet. I'm to the east on the map. What you're seeing is where the map's going to disappear. Now, I went and I tried it, just for the heck of it. How wide east could I go? There's your first hint right there. That mountain's cut in half. Now, as you see, I'm not too far off the end of the road, just past the canyon. Notice how the ground is changing. See, this other mountain ahead is cut in half too. I think I'm going to go to the right of it, which will take me straight off the map. Supposed to cut that out. There it is there. Down I go. Alright, now I got brave because that fake water in the desert got me going. Now watch what happens. I'm going to go straight east and go off the map. Literally. That's a long drop. So flat lines you and puts you right back. Now by doing that, I got caught on the edge of the map. There's nothing I could do to get that burning up bike off the edge. So what I had to do, the game will save as you're going north because it's a long journey. What I did, I just reloaded the game right before the edge there. There I go, right down again. Long drop, guys. Into oblivion. Pretty cool. So that's my first off of the map. Alright, so now here I'm near the canyon. I'm swinging north. I keep pulling the map up to show you guys where I'm at in relation to it. See, I'm north of it now. But I'm facing the wrong way. I gotta spin back to the right. Always check the direction of your arrow. There's the end of the canyon right here. Alright, so now I'm gonna get up near the oil fields. Like I said earlier, I'm heading towards them. You want to stay to the right of Johnny's grave. You don't want to get too close. Although I believe if you did try, an invisible wall would knock you back. Alright, now I'm getting way north. Notice the terrain changing. This is the oil fields east of it. It's like there's oil all in the water. In the ground, rather, excuse me. I'm talking too much about water. It's this flat city. Now I'm getting down the very north end. And I'm coming up on the Pacific. Notice I'm north of Night City. I'm going to the very edge of the map, the very northern end, where the coastline and the water of the Pacific Ocean meet. Notice how the sand looks wet? Now my goal is right here, the edge of that blue, that tip. That right there is the western boundary of the map. That's a lot of detail for out a map. Now it's all wet sand. All right, well, Eastbound or Beach. Now that bike is on fire. I'm right towards the end. We'll park the bike. He's gonna strip off her clothes and go for a swim. But there's something else I'm going to do in the map right now. Here's the important part. So here's my question to you guys. If the ocean ends at the map and you're swimming in it, where do you drop to? To the ground below the ocean? Because you're going to see how the ocean is treated in the map. I'm going to go to the very north end. Probably the first player to be up here. Because I'll tell you, it's a long ride, but it's worth it once you get there. So I'm going to save the game. Because I'm fixing to go off the map. But what I did not do, I didn't swim off the map. So here's my question. If you're swimming in the ocean, to the edge of the map, do you drop down to the bottom of the ocean? Right here's the bottom. Notice that? The ocean doesn't stop at the edge of the map. You still see the bottom. Now you go to the right a little bit farther, and the bottom's going to drop off the edge of the map. So my question is, if you're swimming in the ocean to the edge of the map, do you fall down on the ground? So it's something I didn't try. Here it looks like it slopes. So I went off. Now B's going to jump in the water and go for a swim. After all, it's a long, hot ride. Notice how the bottom looks dead. The ocean is dead. But he's still swimming. Watch this. She can do the backstroke. I never knew. A little bit of grass in the ocean. One last check of the bike. It didn't blow up yet. And one last swim. Now she does the backstroke. I'll see you guys next video. Check it out, man. It's pretty cool. Need to go there. Have a good one, guys.